Yeah. This tier list is, of course, our personal opinion. So if you disagree, comment below what your thoughts are. That's totally okay.
Yeah, that's indeed correct.
Yep.
So should we get started now?
Yeah. I would start with the bottom tier, which is empty, as you can see.
There's nothing awful in this game. This game is more balanced compared to Garden Warfare 2. That game has some awful characters.
That is for true. Back in Founders, Chomper would be a candidate for that, but you see him a couple tiers higher. But we will...
Pretty solid now.
Yeah, but we will come to that. Next we have the D tier, which is okay.
Equals boring but usable.
Yeah. But there we have the standard Rose. So what are your thoughts on Rose?
Again, it has nothing special going for it. It doesn't kill that well, it doesn't heal that well, it doesn't support that well, but it's still usable. So yeah, the other support characters all the way up there. So yeah, there's a great disparity between them. Like, the Gotify is pretty useful, but again, it doesn't save your life. Throw it in the objective, you'll probably get 2-3 zombies, Gotify for 10 seconds, which doesn't change too much. They just get a smaller hitbox.
Yeah.
Like you said in the game previously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the good ability is pushing out with Enigma. That's very annoying. It just helps you run away, nothing else. Maybe gives your teammates speed boost, but who cares that much? And the first one is again Jinx, and Jinx is pretty good in my opinion. Probably the best. It improves the damage of everyone, and everyone focuses on their character. So yeah, it has nothing special going for it. That's why it's okay. It doesn't have a game-breaking ability or a ability that carries. And the weapon is again standard. Sure, it has homing, but again, in this game, it's not that crucial to have homing.
Yeah, I think Arcane Enigma is, in my opinion, a bit better than you said it is, because it actually has an upgrade which recovers health.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And I think it's called Epiphany. And
Epiphany, yeah, right.
I think the speed boost is pretty good for things like Battle Arena to come out of the spawn.
It's not that necessary though. I know, I understand what you're trying to get there. Maybe it's good for Turf to run the whole game with the objective and stuff, possibly. But again, the Enigma is, again, it comes back to my point, it's for pussies. To heal health, to just cheese a gunfight that you were normally losing, you were supposed to lose it. Just use it to run away, heal, and then kill the poor zombie that has only half their health left now.
Yeah.
So that's the reason I don't really like Rose.
Yeah.
It's just too much up to abusing.
Talking about the upgrades, the thing is, the only way how the primary actually gets usable is with putting at least one upgrade that upgrades it on, and I think that is pretty
homing,
poor.
For example, I think increases the homing range, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and the fire rate and stuff like
that. Yeah, also that one. That's correct.
I mean, she's a support character, but your weapon should at least be usable, and the other support characters in this...
Sunflower, not OP.
And the other support characters have pretty decent weapons as well, so yeah. I mean, Rose...
Very decent weapon.
She can get the job done.
Literally, okay, we have a good name for the character. Okay. Yeah, let's move on to the next. Right, let's move on to the good one.
Yeah, here we have
one character.
Here we have the C tier. Good characters, like you said. And we have put the Thorn Apart Rose there. Why have we put Thorn Apart Rose up there? I think, personally, she is just, like it says, an upgrade to the normal Rose. Because
I agree.
The thorns she gets give her so much... They make her so much more viable. Because you get actually...
5 of them.
Yeah, you get rewarded for supporting your team in a pretty good way, because it gets...
Yeah, that's actually correct. Jinxing people and getting jinx people, especially Enigma, instead of running away, you can actually use it to support as many teammates as possible, like 10. For example, I feel like 2-3 orbs with 1 Enigma, because I always support people instead of using it to run away.
Yeah, you can get... per Gotify, you hit 1 Thorn, which is pretty sick. Each Thorn does 25 damage and has pretty good homing, so without cover you cannot escape it. And with Jinx it does even more damage. So she can...
Oh yeah,
so
I forgot about that.
She has a pretty good secondary or a special attack she can use. And it just makes Rose more viable.
Yeah.
But yeah, the fawns make her more viable. I think so, and I think you can agree with that. You can destroy pretty big threats like space stations or Z-Max more easily with it. But she's just in C tier because it's not like it's a totally different character. She has the same abilities, the same primary and stuff. She can even use less of the good upgrades Rose actually has. And I think it just makes Rose a bit better.
Yeah. Let's move on to the solid tier then. That's enough with Roses. I'm bored of them.
Yep. So I think we should start with the Snapdragon, as I call him.
Snapdragon.
Yeah. I think I start.
Yeah, I think you should. You like that character more than I do.
Snapdragon is actually, in my opinion, the best area control / denial character in this game. Because he's like... his primary and his abilities are perfectly settled for it. His flamethrower was in Founders pretty shit. It had poor range and dealt actually not so bad.
4 damage? Yeah. Something like that. Now it is 7-8, I think.
The damage was enough to do damage, but not enough to kill people actually.
It only was able to kill imps, and they mostly ran away, so...
Yeah. And now it has pretty decent range. It deals fire damage, which can't kill, which is pretty balanced fire damage in this game. But the damage itself that the flamethrower deals is pretty insane. It can melt down anything, like all stars without a shield, space stations if they are not covered, and stuff like that. It's pretty insane how fast this character can kill, and his abilities are pretty nice as well, because he has a swoop slam, which gives him mobility, which is very important in this game. If you have mobility, you get ranked up a tier higher. Then he has blue blazes. Blue blazes is like guided ultra ball from Garden Warfare 2, but not as slow,
but more annoying.
Yeah. But
it burns you also.
Yeah, it deals some pretty good damage, like
100 damage, I think.
Yeah, Imp gets one-shotted. It doesn't have the best homing anymore. It tracked you down way long. But now, yeah, pretty decent ability. And the best ability of this character that makes him area denial / control, other than the flamethrower, which covers ground, is of course the flame wall, which is pretty insane. You can use it as a damage dealer. If you are in a gunfight with multiple zombies, you can trap them inside it and they get burned and get a lot of damage from it. You can also use it to lock up certain areas, such as the objective. They can't see through it, they can't walk through it, and they are basically fucked. What are they supposed to do?
It's literally a flame wall.
Yeah, they can't do shit about this freaking wall. It deals way too much damage, and you can't even see what's going on behind. Why is he only solid then, if he's such an amazing character?
I don't know, like, it's super easy to counter with so many things. Again, it's about the range. You're a melee character, and the fireball, you can only fire 4 of them. Soldier instantly lasers the sky. You have a huge head that you have to take care of, with easy crits for everyone, literally. And the imp can, for example, you can get out of gravity grenades and stuff, maybe, okay, I see, but again, there's too many ranged characters, especially pirates. This guy can easily get killed by them. It's more down to the head, I think, and again, more down to it being a melee character, even more melee than Chomper, in my opinion. Chomper can actually work very well with his spit attack, because it doesn't overheat. So you can only fire 4 fireballs while the pirate is sniping you off in the head, or a soldier is lasing you down, or either ZPG up your ass. So that's why, in my opinion, it's too easy to kill. You may kill well, but you get killed easily also. Right then.
Yep.
Now what's the next character?
The next one is Shogun Guard Corn.
No. It seemed really cool at first, but it didn't turn out to be as cool. But it's still solid, so I don't mean bad. But you can see the regular corn above there, so the legendary upgrade actually demotes corns, so yeah.
I personally think Shogun Guard is pretty fun, and he definitely has the advantage in range over regular corn.
Sort of, because of the shield, maybe, but again, it does. Let me interrupt you. This game literally has laser sights, laser weapons for weapons, no recoil almost. You know, like a 7-year-old child, if taught enough, can control the recoil on these weapons. So I found it way easier even than regular Corn. I'll tell you why though. Let's continue.
He can be really disgusting if you stand at like hills and stuff that cover your feet. He can be really disgusting. He has a really high damage output.
Oh, shield. That's what you're trying to get to here. And shield is like the only thing that's better compared to regular Corn. All other things are worse. I mean, like, there's only the primary. The primary is worse than the regular Corn, though. Almost at all range except extremely long range, but you'd better be playing a cactus there, so...
Yeah, and I think his damage output is pretty good. And has a lot of shots. But the thing is, besides from long range, the problems of Korn get really to shine here. Because Korn is a very tall character. His health got nerfed compared to Garden Warfare 2. So he can get shot quite easily. So he needs to outgun you or be more mobile so they can't hit you. And the thing is, the gimmick with Shogun Guard is to stay at a distance and shoot your enemies down. Even spot them with
a shield also.
Yeah, and spot them with Butter Beacon and do even more damage. But the thing is, if imagine like an All-Star or like a Super Brains comes close to you, he's still...
You're dead. You can't live with Shogun Guard.
Yeah, he still hits like a truck, but like your main focus should be to zoom in. And that, I think, explains enough why you should stay at a distance. So yeah, Shogun Guard can get pretty much outplayed if you get close to him. I mean, he has stuff like Huskop, which is still disgusting. That's why he is still in B tier. I think Shogun Guard pretty solid, but we will...
It's B, not D.
Yeah, we will come later why the regular Corn is better. Yeah, I think we've pretty much covered everything about Shogun Guard. Pretty fun, but...
Now, next one.
Yeah. I may start with this piece of shit.
You go ahead.
Yeah, he is basically the biggest meme in this franchise at this point, but he's never been better than he is in this game. Basically, with sprinting, he gained more mobility, which was, in my opinion, the biggest problem with Chomper in the previous games, because Chomper was just a big target with no movement abilities whatsoever. If you don't count Burrow as a movement ability, the most important thing for melee class is to come close to you. And how are you gonna do that with a big ass body and without a movement ability? With sprinting and stuff, these things are all removed, so he has more mobility. Then this class gets carried by one ability, Grody Goop. First, people were like, yeah, Grody Goop, pretty decent ability, but not as good as the old Goop because you can still move.
Yeah, the other one completely stuns you in Garden Warfare 2 and Garden Warfare 1.
Yeah, but now... everyone was proven wrong, because Goop is one of the best abilities in the game. This fucking thing creates a cloud which not only slows you down, but
an area of effect ability instead of just a single use. Maybe you can hit two people with the old Goop, but again, this lingers around for a bit longer. Yeah,
but it also completely locks up all your abilities, so you cannot use rocket jump or anything like that to get out of it. And the most important thing of it is the poison damage. Chomper is the only one in this game who can deal poison damage, and poison is disgusting because instead of fire damage, it can actually kill you, and the first hit of Grody Goop deals always 40 damage. And most characters get completely flattened by the duration of the poison if they won't get healed by scientists or anything. So this thing can not only infect people and immobilize them, they can even transfer to other people and they all die, basically.
Right, let me get back to the, let's say, what was it again? the slobber shot, I think the range attack of Chomper, in my opinion, is really good. Who would have imagined Chomper hitting 41 damage in the head in the previous game? It makes it really good. It can two-shot imps, two-shot most things, almost three-shots even soldiers. So in my opinion, at least for me, the reason Chomper is all the way up here is the ability that he can actually shoot further away. So he's actually more, let's say, ranged character than Snapdragon in my opinion, because the projectile has a little, it can't go on forever if you basically understand, but still really, really long range. You can almost snipe people. You can counter pirates. What else would you need? It's now no longer that feeble character in Garden Warfare 2 when you get on a roof, it just stares at you and goofs you every 5 seconds. So yeah, so now you're no longer safe from chompers if you're on a roof. That's what I'm trying to say.
So yeah, he's way more versatile. I mean, Burrow, it's still the same one-trick thing, but a good part of it is that you are safe from any shot, so you can get cover if you need it.
Yep.
And you can still one-shot zombies with it. Even though you can only use it on one zombie, or else you get lasered down by the other ones that are surrounding.
One more thing. If you don't want to get lasered, use Hot Rod Chomper. You can most of the time get away with 50 health or something. I have tried it a few times, let me say.
And digestion.
Yeah, of course. Both of them at the same time. Use a Hot Rod setup. Maybe we'll upload videos that detail more setups for characters.
Yeah.
All good P setups, all good flower, whatever.